If given a chance, would you ever base a story out of India?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so much kind of fertile ground to explore there. And there are some Indian horror movies that I've seen and really loved. I can't remember. There was one from a few years ago that was like this person discovered some underground chamber that was haunted. I don't know. It was brilliant. Anyway, I should remember the name. But no, there's lots of ground to explore there, I think.
Hi, sir. My name is Dishya, and I'm from News 18 in India.
How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Very well.
I want to start off by asking is that you made Host in 2020, and then you made Dashboard followed. Host it became so popular. I remember a lot of my horror movie loving friends enjoyed it. Dashboard, they also went back and watched Dashboard, but I think it did not reach the level at which Host did.
It was a
so
bit
now
contentious.
With Boogeyman,
Yes. Sorry, go on.
now with Boogeyman, do you think that there's some sort of pressure that comes along with it to, hit that mark of Host or, surpass the mark that Host has set?
I think the pressure didn't come from the movies that I've made before, because that's kind of small potatoes compared to the legacy of Stephen King and how many people read and loved this short story. So I did feel a pressure, but it was more to do justice to this great short story, and also just to show that I could step up and make a studio movie that was just as terrifying as those other two. Those other two were shot on iPhones, and so to step up to this, it had been a long time since I'd been on a real film set.
You've predominantly worked in the horror space. I wanted to know if you've ever had any paranormal experiences.
Yeah, so making Host, this is the only time really that I can think of where I've had something that I can't explain. So, Host is a bunch of people doing a seance on Zoom. Me and the cast also did a seance on Zoom to prepare for it. So I got a medium to come and we did the whole thing. And we went round one by one on our Zoom screen saying, if you're here, give me a sign. And the moment that I called that out to the room, Spirit, if you're here, give me a sign, the cupboard doors behind me slammed shut, like somebody had angrily slammed them shut. And, and afterwards I've kind of rationalized it. Maybe I left a window open, maybe it was a draft. But in that moment, it was the most terrifying thing.
My God, I cannot even imagine. India has its own horror tales. We do have a lot of spots in India that are known for their horror history. If given a chance, would you ever base a story out of India?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so much kind of fertile ground to explore there. And there are some Indian horror movies that I've seen and really loved. I can't remember. There was one from a few years ago that was like this person discovered some underground chamber that was haunted. I don't know. It was brilliant. Anyway, I should remember the name. But no, there's lots of ground to explore there, I think.
My last question is that would you be open to working with any of the Indian actors, even in your international movies or in a supposed Indian horror movie?
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I need to make myself more aware of the cinema that you guys are putting out. I feel like I haven't watched many movies recently, but no, I'd absolutely love to.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to me. It was lovely talking to you.
You too.
Thank you.
Cheers.